thank you for 10,000 subscribers. Hey everybody, it's Katie, the Celestial Homebody, and thank you. You guys, we have made it to 10,000 subscribers. 10,000 of you are here watching my videos, and I cannot even wrap my mind around how many people that is. And I am going to get really cheesy in this video. Just bear with me, but I cannot say any other words besides just thank you from the deepest, darkest crevices of my heart for being here every week, watching my videos, for hitting the subscribe button, commenting, hitting the thumbs up like button, turning on the notification bell, and running to my videos whenever I post them. I cannot believe that we're here today. Now, I know that you're probably here watching to learn about how to win a crochet doll by me, but please bear with me. First and foremost, you can see that I am dressed to the nines today just for you because I thought that you deserved my best. This is a momentous occasion that will go down in history, at least in my world, as one of the coolest things to ever happen. So I first started the Celestial Homebody channel on December 27, 2024. I consider the start of my YouTube journey on January 1st, 2025, because that's when I really started getting serious about doing YouTube. So when I first started YouTube, I looked up so much to people like Robin at Knotting Hook Crochet and Stacy Makes and Cottontail Crafts by Heather and Naughty Bear. And I could go on and on about all of the crochet YouTubers who I watch every single week, most of the time on a daily basis as a YouTube consumer myself. And I just looked up to them and I was like, I want to be in that club so badly. So when I sat down to film my first YouTube video, it was a This Week's Makes, and I just talked about what I made that week. And I didn't do any editing. I felt like I kind of toned down my personality because I am well aware that I am a tall drink of water that not everybody can swallow, and I can be a lot sometimes. We've talked about before how I'm kind of a chaos gremlin, and I felt like I was subconsciously toning down my personality to be more like those people that I just mentioned, and it didn't work for me. The first couple episodes of This Week's Makes, my first few YouTube videos, looking back, I'm like, that's not me. Who is that? So I quickly pivoted into being authentically myself. And I have told my husband, Ryan, again and again, that I don't want to be anybody but me. It's exhausting trying to act like something that you're not. And I feel like today's day and age where the internet can be such a toxic place, a lot of viewers of YouTube forget that the people that they're watching are actual humans just showing their life or living their life. We're not actors who are paid by some huge networking company or a streaming service who are acting for something. We're just real people. And I wanted that to come across to you as you were sitting there watching my videos. That the reality for me is that I'm sitting here in front of my camera and a ring light talking to myself. But in my mind, I know that you are sitting there on your couch right now, or laying in your bed right now, or on your break at work watching on your phone right now. And I wanted to talk to you like you were right here in front of me. And I think that quickly became something that I kept in the back of my mind as I was filming videos. And you can see the pivot, like the first video when I started doing that, it was less awkward for me to sit in front of the camera and film because I feel like when I'm sitting here right now, I'm talking to you, my friend. You are my friend. If you are here watching this and who are here every week leaving comments or are a member, I know every single one of your usernames. Maybe not your real name if you haven't told me your real name, but your usernames, because I appreciate you so much if you're constantly here interacting with me. So just for fun, I want to roll a few clips of my very first YouTube video, and you can let me know if you notice a difference between that Katie and the Katie that you see now. Roll the footage. Hey everybody, I hope you are all having a wonderful day, and if you're not, hopefully a little crochet will cheer you up. March of 2025, I am going to be vending at Indiana's largest Renaissance fair. Actually, I do know what I was doing. I was watching Battlestar Galactica while I was crocheting and got a little distracted, probably miscounted my rounds, and the front bobbles for the feet ended up being on the neck. So he's got two little growths on his neck. Well, that is all I have for you all today. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on the next one. Bye! Hands up in the comments if you have been here since day one, or if you have been here since before I had bangs. I remember after that video going into my YouTube analytics and seeing that that video had 200 views, and I was ecstatic because just a day or two before, I was laying in bed at night talking to my husband Ryan saying, who's gonna want to watch me? There are so many, countless other crochet YouTubers out there. Is there even room for me? Is there even going to be an audience for me? And when I saw that that video had 200 views, I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. And also terrifying that that many people are watching me. But it just gave me so much confidence that I was like, you know what? Maybe what I do have to say, people care about just a little bit. So I got a lot more confident in my YouTube. And before I knew it, my videos were getting 900 views a video. And it started becoming more realistic of a goal for me to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, because at 1,000 subscribers and however many watch hours YouTube requires, you can become monetized, which means that all of the ads that play on your videos, instead of going directly to YouTube, a portion of it goes to the creator. And I was thinking, we had a 2-month-old daughter at the time. I was thinking, like, how great would it be if I did this every week? And even if I made $5 a video, that would still be something that we could put into Celeste's college fund or provide for my family in a way that I would have never thought was possible. So then I made the goal of getting to that 1,000 subscriber mark. And I hit YouTube monetization status within 23 days of starting my channel. I could not believe it. From that moment on, I started thinking, I need to treat this like it's a real job. I need to give these amazing people who watch every video of mine and who are subscribed my absolute best. I will spend days editing vlogs that are really long just because I want to give you the content that you deserve and that you want. After hitting that monetization landmark, I was looking at all of those channels that I mentioned earlier, and I was like, wow, they have like 4,000 to 7,000 subscribers. I'm never going to get there. But that was kind of a goal in the back of my mind, because I thought that once I got as many subscribers as those people did, then maybe they'd want to be my friend. And before I knew it, I was in the big leagues. Now, on YouTube, subscriber count is not all that matters. In fact, it matters very little. What does matter is the people who return to watch your videos continuously. Because you could have 1 million subscribers, but only 10% of those subscribers watch your videos regularly. And that doesn't really mean anything. The YouTube algorithm likes to see a big chunk of people returning to your content. So I owe all of this success to you watching this right now, and to those of you who run to my videos whenever I post them. And at the end of every video, I always give an endless thanks to our channel members in the Cosmic Couch Club. And When I say endless thanks, I genuinely mean that. I always say you guys are the brightest stars in this constellation. And what I mean by that is that the few of you who are members of those 10,000 subscribers, it's your monetary support and your friendship to me that makes doing YouTube really, really worth it. Because it's with your monetary support, your $2.99 a month, that I'm able to put more time into filming and editing and uploading videos for everyone to enjoy. So if you are a channel member, extra big thanks to you. I know that not everybody can afford to be a channel member, and that is totally okay. I do not hold it against anybody who is not a member. I just know when I see that little yarn skein badge next to your name or the stitch marker if you're a new member, that you are directly supporting me and as a person in my everyday life, as well as me as a content creator. And I don't take any of your generosity for granted, even a little bit. So thank you, members. And I have to say it because I say it in every video. If you would like to join the coziest couch in the cosmos, the couch is always open. There's a link in the description box if you would like to become a member. So with all of that cheesy cringiness out of the way, I know what you're really here for. You want to know about the doll giveaway. And as a thank you, I wanted to do a giveaway that was personal to me. I feel that the dolls that I make have kind of become synonymous with my brand and my channel and just me as a person. I do freehand all of my dolls, and I put so much love and care and thought into each one because I want them to really represent who it is that I'm trying to represent. Like Merida, who is peeping back there around the bookcase. I'll put a picture up here of some of the dolls that I have done in the past. So instead of doing a giveaway for like an electronic or something like that, that is unrelated to what we do here on the channel, I wanted to personally make you something as a thank you. And I wish that I had all the time in the world to make every single one of the 10.2 thousand of you, at the time of recording this, we're at 10.2 thousand, every single one of you a handmade crochet doll. But given the fact that they take between 6 and 10 hours to do each one, and I'm a mother of an infant, that unfortunately is not in the cards for me. But I want you to know that if I could, I would. Speaking of which, leave me a comment down below and let me know if you win the giveaway, who would you like me to crochet for you? Would it be a real person that you want me to like look at a picture and crochet them? Or would it be a character like my Merida or Sailor Moon or Corpse Bride? So here is how you enter. In the description box down below, underneath the title of this video, there's going to be a little like downwards pointing arrow. You have to click on that to expand the box, the description box. And there's going to be a link for gleam.com. Now, Gleam is a third-party site that helps handle YouTube giveaways because quite apparently, after doing some research into this, YouTube has some very, very strict rules and regulations, and there are actually laws surrounding doing giveaways online, and it also differs country to country. So I did not want to accidentally break any laws because me and orange, are you kidding me? It would clash with my hair. So that's why I opted to use this third-party Gleam site because it handles all of the legal logistics for me. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to open the description box, click on that Gleam link, and it's going to take you to a page in which you enter into the giveaway contest. The only mandatory thing that you need to do in order to enter is to visit my YouTube channel, The Celestial Homebody. There will be a link there for you. So all you have to do is click on the link. It'll take you to my YouTube homepage, and you just need to double, triple, quadruple check that you are subscribed. Then it's going to open up a couple of other ways that you can get additional entries into this giveaway. I thought that this was a fun concept. For example, if you have an Instagram and want to go follow me over on Instagram, then you can do that for an extra entry. You can share the giveaway with friends or family for extra entries. So you can do all or none of those things. It's not mandatory. Of course, the more entries that you get, the higher the likelihood of you winning. However, it is not guaranteed. Even if you were to somehow get 100 additional entries, that does not necessarily mean that you're going to win. Basic math tells us that it just increases your percentage likelihood of winning, but does not guarantee it. So you are going to have from today, June 6th, 2025, 3 weeks. The last Friday of June 2025 is when the contest will close and I will randomly choose a winner. So do not fret if you did not see this video the second that it went up and you are viewing this a week or two in advance, you still have time to enter. You have until the last Friday of June. So when the contest closes, I keep calling it a contest, but I don't really know the other word for it. You're not submitting anything to me to be contested. It's just a giveaway. You don't have to do anything but be subscribed. So when you go to gleam.com to do your entry, it's going to ask you for your email because obviously I need a way to contact you if you win. So the day after this giveaway closes, Gleam is going to randomly generate a winner for me. At which point will email the winner asking you which character, who do you want me to make in crochet doll form? And the winner is going to have 3 days to get back to me. And if for whatever reason, unfortunately, they do not get back to me within those 3 days, I will do another randomly generated winner. So at the end of June, be sure to be checking your email in case you win. Also check the spam folder, and please keep in mind, I will not ask you for your PayPal login, your Venmo information. I will in no way ask for money from you. So please, please, please be careful of scammers out there. I am going to send you your doll completely free of charge. I will not ask you for shipping money or anything like that. So if you are getting an email or reached out on Instagram or anything like that from what looks like me asking you for sensitive information or for money, please disregard, report them. It is not me. I will never ask you for money unless you have reached out to me and are asking me for a commission or something like that. Then I will obviously ask to be paid, but that's a different story. In regards to this doll giveaway, the only thing that I will ask you for is the shipping address where you would like for me to send the finished product. So in addition to doing the doll giveaway for the 10,000 subscribers, we are also doing a community project here on the channel, which I am so excited for. So up there on the wall behind Merida and my little siren, where my 10 balloons are, I know that they're cut off today. And by the way, Dollar Tree did not have a K, so it just looks like I am celebrating 10 subscribers, but you get the sentiment. Anyways, up there is where we are going to put a community tapestry. And what this involves is you guys crocheting either a granny square or a tapestry square for me in a 4" by 4" size and sending them to me. My PO box is right there on the screen. Send them to me and I am going to open on live stream all of the granny squares that you guys send to me, and then we're going to combine them into a community tapestry to hang on the wall right there in the backgrounds of my videos to be immortalized forever here in my yarn room. The only guidelines that I have for you for the granny square to send to me is that it needs to be a 4" by 4" size about. I will be blocking the tapestry, so if it's a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller, don't fret too much about it. Hopefully it won't be, too much of an issue once I block the entire thing. You can use any yarn brand style of your choice. You can use acrylic or cotton, whatever you would like to use. I do, however, ask that you use pastel lighter colors. You guys might know this about me, but I love pastels. My entire office is painted in pastel colors. So I thought that it would be really pretty to have something that really embodies that celestial homebody vibe. Please check check that description box for all of the guidelines for the Pastel Granny Square Community Tapestry project. That was a mouthful, as well as my address is down there too. I am not going to open any of your packages until after July 1st, which is the deadline for the Community Granny Square project. So get it in the mail to me by July 1st. About a week or two after, we're going to do a live stream here on the channel where I go through and I open all of them. If you want to, you can write somewhere on the outside of the package, Granny Square or something like that, that indicates to me that it's not just normal mail, that it is in fact a Granny Square for the tapestry. That would be helpful, but it's not required. So I think that that is all that I have to say. If I forgot anything, you know where it's going to be, right there in the description box. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. The next landmark goal that we have is 50,000 subscribers, which seems like so far away. I don't even know if it's possible, but hey, maybe in like 3 years, we'll get there and you can look back at this video and go, I have been there since the 10K mark, that humble 10,000 mark. Maybe one day we'll even be as big of a community that Passionate Kelsey has or Creative Grandma has, and I can get my grubby little hands on that shiny YouTube play button. But I feel like we're like a decade away from hitting that mark. So I will say goodbye for now, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye-bye.